Amar Pango almost at all.
So potentially it could just be that good old 50-50 between Amar and Noob. Whoever gets the rune, and that could be kind of Amar's savior in this lane, especially if he gets the right rune. And actually, a nice rotation from Kuroki.
Oh
That
my
is
god!
First blood.
The point to consider as well is particularly with OT's lineup, there is so much snowball potential. And well, they're going to start it off right here, trying to kill off MC, and looks like they are going to get him. As GH runs away from the zombies, they glimpse Storm back towards mid, which I think he's pretty happy about, to be honest. A bit of a go onto TA2000. Kaori not in position to break this smoke, so this should be a freebie if they can get there in time. This is with Diffusal Blade done. They're going to go for the glimpse play. A really good gust, though. Keeps TA2000 alive, and now with a relocate in, they're going to drop the kisses. But this Rupture ulti hits onto all of them. Oh, a great timing there for GH. Oh my god. And they blow them all up. What a call. And, yo, sometimes it's best not to relocate.
That was just filth. I mean, everyone watching, Christ. That doesn't happen often in Dota. The beautiful 4-man static storm into Mortimer Kiss is absolutely everything.
And Noob, they
and then Noob as well.
Drop it too, and they find him. Gonna be there with the swashbuckle. All 5 go down. We talked about the death ball from Ooredoo, but they just broke it in half.
It's one of those make or break moments where if you concede the map, wait for an item, and then take the fight and lose, it can be rough. And Kaori, it can always be rough playing support. When you poke your head up into the enemy jungle, trying to go for a little D-ward, you're probably going to get killed off at some point.
But that is the type of play that I think they're pretty comfortable making. Now, this one up top would be far worse, as they're trying to set up Woodder and Omar. Able to find him with the scatter blast there. Stun is out, but Omar already making the move. Omar, does he have any way to break this one and get back in there for the save? It does not look like it, as they try and bring down this Witch Doctor. Very tanky, but eventually he dies. Omar TP's out. Can they bring him down in time? Not quite.
Because they're so survivable, items will just make it even harder for NIGMA to kill them off.
Well, they're going to walk straight up a hill with no vision. That's usually not that great, but this time it looks like it's going to result in Kuro going down dead. Mar rolls through yet again. We'll just go for the TP out after. No way to break that one, obviously, yet. And he gets away from harm.
Yeah, now we talk about this healing. Morphling went for Skye, and now Pangolin's actually going for the Shivas.
Glimpse. Snoop just going to pop the BKB, ready to fight. On to MC, and look at it, the Static Storm dropped down.
Dead.
It is not going to matter. They don't find a way to keep him alive.
Yeah, they should be able to
jump in from downtown. They try and find him right away and going to catch onto that silencer. It's a big kill to get if they can get him.
A cookie. No.
Stun is there. The Witch Doctor bounced back and forth, but enough heal coming out that they get that global off. But down on the low ground, TA2000 trying to kill off Amar, doing a good chunk of damage. But Kuro, he TPs back in and gets right on top of the Drow. So cutting off some of that agi with the Io and Witch Doctor gone. These heroes do not have the sustain, and TA2000 in a ton of trouble. They buy back on Io, want to come in to save TA2000. The heal is there, and now the turn, they take down Sumail. They're going to blow them all up, and well, one after the other, NIGMA starting to fall. Mar's going to have to cancel that tether to get the Drow not taken back home. A huge win for OT. And well, go from Amar? Amar? That was not how that was supposed to go, and a lot of tips on the TA2000.
It's working up now. They can break and do this, but it's all about can they get to this hill and de-ward it instantly. It's a big fight.
I mean, they saw that something was farming that medium camp, and TA2000, he's DD'd, he's walking right on in. Sumail spots him, but they already dropped down the Static Storm, has to waveform out. No way for this fight to end well for them, at least starting on those terms. GH tries to back away, is going to get the glimpse. Noob out of mana. Kaori, it is going to be enough to bring down GH, and MC, he's caught too, but will manage to TP away. Going back towards the top side of the map, and the global comes out. They got him caught, he's dead. It's going to be the Agnum Scepter flying out. Now this means no buyback, but the amount of agi you're going to be stealing from TA2000 is pretty insane. And they're trying to slow down the push mid with even the kinetic field while simultaneously they're dropping the other lanes. They're losing this Rax battle. They have already lost the tier 3 down bottom, and GH, just on his solo, is trying to keep alive their tier 3s. Okay, one TP comes back. They've got a glimpse ready still. Amar is there. He does get silenced though. Ooh, and there's going to be staying alive. But that's a full lane of Rax that they lose.
What an outplay from NIGMA. When you get NIGMA into the base, it's even harder.
Sumail. Sumail. They're right on him. The Hex is there. Where's the save? They got it for a moment. Pulls him back in. The cookie. And the Disruptor will be down, but he's gone. And no buyback. Amar's going to fall. They are going to take the entire base.
They're dead, no buyback. Again, bottom tier 2's alive, so they shouldn't get mega creeps. But, I mean, Ooredoo can go for top. A little bit of mid, maybe a little cheeky bit of, you know, tier 4 poke if they really wanted to.
I mean, that's so much. You lose
those two cores.
Yeah, they're saying they're not buying back for this. They might not have buyback at all. Now, no Aegis is available, but with 30 seconds until Morph is back up, how much damage can OT do? They don't have any damage out of these 3 other heroes. Win conditions at various points in times for NIGMA have been Amar and Sumail, and they're both dead.
Okay, to be fair, Ooredoo can't end the game. The Ancient is way too strong that at worst, they're going to hit this tier 4, and they should be able to disengage.
All right, we'll see.
Or they're going to run away. They should run away. There we go.
All right, they
too
don't
many
want
times.
to tempt it.
There we go. Tombstone for high ground for some vision.
Got to find a way to hold here.
TH1000, just throw the Lotus on him, let him click away.
A very, very bizarre game so far, starting with 5-on-5 fights with nobody dying, turning into, you know, buildings dropping quickly while teams are spread out across the other side of the map. And now it's just the slow, steady push that we knew could come out from this roster. The pullback onto 2. Do they have a second round of it now? They do manage to connect onto both of them. Hex there. The silence is onto Drow. Amar buying some time because it's solo Storm on Noob trying to find kills, and he's not getting it. Kuro still backing away. They thought about that jump with the stun, but wasn't able to quite connect it. Now Sumail is turning to TA2000. TA2000 not hitting very hard with almost no agi, but
no
another
damage.
pull, he zips into it. Sumail caught, but the turn now onto Stormy dead. The Witch Doctor ulti doing some damage, but Sumail is so strong right now on this Morphling, manages to kill him off once. Can they do it again? Omar wanted to go in for the save and tries to make a play, and it is going to be enough. Good play by the IO to get Drow out, but it cost, well, soon to be, for their lives.
I mean, Ooredoo kind of got baited by how survivable they were. The fact that engagement, I'm not sure he dies on the relocate back, but yeah, Ooredoo, they were like, you know what, we're not dying. We're doing great. Noob's controlling up 2 heroes.
That would be a really good window for them. And Noob shows.
He has bots though. They have outposts as well.
2000, keeping their eyes on him. They break it already. That's Lincoln's use. Sumail waveform in. Amar tries to find him. TA2000, they reveal with the gem. Noob wants to get in here to try and get towards the fight. He actually TPs onto the creep wave. They've already killed off Kaori, but the pullback onto 2. Good damage out. Second salvo. Do they have enough damage to kill him off in time? GH Ghost Scepter gets the turnaround onto the Witch Doctor. Sumail, he's in some trouble. Broken. Waveforms in onto TA2000, trying to get him. He switched into the Morph, doing so much damage out there. Sumail trying to stay alive, but the pullback, the second round, Noob is keeping him there. Omar was there for the turn with the heal, and at the end of it all, is looking like Ooredoo are coming out on top. But look at the base. The tier 4 towers are getting hit back at home. Also inside of the Ooredoo Thunder base, they are starting to lose some as well. The Ancient's going to be exposed. The buyback is there from Sumail. Things getting very weird.
All right, so somehow after all of that, it's actually NIGMA who progressed the base a little bit better.
So there is nothing right now that breaks the attribute shift.
And Disruptor just pick up Axe. And he's hidden right now. No one's seen him.
Hiding away, needs to be careful. That Disruptor Axe could be huge if they manage to find it. Needs to stay out of vision, so there's no chance for anybody to click on him. Up at the top, though, Shiva's guard is out, trying to create some disruption, and Noob right on top of it, he's in trouble. Sumail starting to beat away at him, and they jump in with Witch Doctor to try and save. He also is in trouble.
A massive static storm.
That was exactly what they needed, but now they need a little bit more. Noob jumps in. That's after the buyback. MC backing away too. They're able to get the pullback onto both of them, but Amar and keeping him away. MC is already dead, but Sumail waveforms out. Now this is going to be mega creeps if they can finish this one off, but they managed to find a bash. The stun is there, the gust, and now the Mortimer's Kiss is coming down onto TA2000. She is stuck, starting to drop lower and lower. This is only going to be life 1 if they can get it.
Another kinetic field.
Looks like they're close to getting. Amar right on top of TA, finds it there with the cookie stun. The melee rack still lives. All of this heal is there, but it's not enough. She goes down once. Can they kill her again? TA2000 turned upon now. Omar there, keeping her survivable. Another round of swashbuckle forward. The Witch Doctor's completely out of mana. The battery of heal only lasts as long as your energy goes. And they take down the Drow. Unreal. Omar.
They found Omar as well.
They find him. The roll is backing out. Noob, he is farming up the Ancients. They have an idea that he's over on this side. If he shows on this wave, which he is right now, can they catch him? GH runs in, Static Storm's down! He doesn't have buyback! Aeon Disc to try and stay alive, but he is in trouble. And that is going to be Noob dying. Can she do it with these other supports? Three support heroes, basically.
They have to throw some bodies in. They're the one with buyback. They just have to buy as much time as possible. Hope for an overextension.
Drow, no buyback there. Like you said, Sumail steps forward. TA2000, the waveform in, able to get the Voodoo switcheroo for the moment. Ancient starting to fall, 70 seconds without the storm. Amar, they go back in. Kaori, he's in trouble, going to die. Double tombstones down. Amar bouncing back and forth in the fountain, while the rest of the team trying to take this down. Drow does have a rapier, but do they have the ability to do the damage that they need? Amar very much in the fountain, still trying to do what damage they can, but Sumail eyes on the prize, and the disarm is there. They don't have a way to stop it.
It's over.
The smile from Sumail as they get the
We've lost with such big leads. It's been 1 second. That's
rookie. First blood, maybe? Maybe? Yes, it is. That's a good start. But
I think we'll ever see him go back to mid lane. Do you think he's now just the carry player?
I mean, if they lose a couple times, maybe. I don't know. Like, that's what it feels right?
Okay.
So when they win, they change up core roles.
So this series is literally Sumail's laning career.
There it is. Versus the 28 and now Kuro in danger up top. Cookie out. Won't be able to get away. That acorn shot came in for the finish. And this is the timing that we knew could come about from OT. Sumail underneath the tower is going to drop. And yeah, with this Ring of Health Embracer build, he is so hard to bring down on this Primal.
Very aggressively behind NIGMA here.
MC, is he going to get caught?
He has no quelling. He's
Tombstone,
dead.
He's gone. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. And GH also in some trouble. Let's pop that Fairy Fire. That keeps him alive. All in play. Try to catch him. Pulverize is going to be there. No stacks of reactive. R is going to die. Kaori again hit underneath the tower. They're trying to take down this stone. Sumail actually moves in, and the glimpse to keep one away. Kaori down and is going to fall, trying to go for the snipe from downtown. Sumail able to sidestep it. And now with the pig pull, the wraparound, tries to run away. He's in trouble. The juke back did not work.
The Timber make some plays.
And they're doing it right now. This is exactly what they're hoping to make happen. They're going to find him, kill off that Zeus. Now, have the follow-up, too, with the kisses coming down. Kuro just drops it, takes down the Undying. Just like that, they have killed 2 heroes mid and are set up to try and pressure this tower.
Keep chaining these spells together.
MC, they're hunting, wanting to find him. If they can get away without using the black hole, that would be huge. And it looks like they're going to be able to. They take down TA2000. Going to maybe now turn their sights onto this Primal Beast.
Another glimpse.
And catching him. Undying, another kill on the board if they can bring it down, and they will. He runs into both of them. Still a good chunk of damage out. The magic damage is insane. Mar barely able to get away from that one, but no. They move in with Noob, clean up the kill. That is what OT were looking for. Make it work perfectly. Distance, and you know, I'm looking at it. It's a Reaver in the inventory suddenly for Sumail. GH, he's going to be found, and that's going to be the one left behind. So quick sacrifice, and yeah, I think that if you're NIGMA, you're perfectly fine with that.
The BKB's coming out on mind control as well, so both teams, they farmed up for the BKBs, they farmed up for this timing. Just who can execute better in the fight.
Alright, he's going to be the first one that they run into, miss on the cookie, but kill on the pass-through of the Timber Chain. I mean, can they find more? They're thinking about it. Amar, Jason, looking for Noob. They could take the easier kill here of that Hoodwink as the Glimpse is going to pull her back in. Get a second kill on the supports. And, you know, the other thing about this is with this, if they can get a 2-0 win here, this would set us up for 3 teams to be 2-3 coming in towards the end of the day here. And, well, a win in this fight would certainly put them on a good setting, but oh my god, he had 2 rounds of BKB, he didn't use any of it. Can they get something out of the second round of this now? Omar, they kill off Omar, get the tier 2 tower, and well, that was just the Aegis. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think Amar wishes he maybe used at least one BKB there.
Yeah, hold up. are ready with that BKB refresher. Good to go. Big wraparound. Trying to get some vision down. Kaori drops down the ward. That one's scouted immediately. Amar jumped into all of them. BKB out, finds Kaori. Tombstone down on the high ground. Already almost dead. Heals it back up after the Snapfire tried to go on it. Werder finding that backline. Is on to MC. He's got him caught, and yeah, Amar goes down. They still have Black Hole ready if they need it with the BKB, but the stun's there. Sumail living through this. Gleipnir doesn't connect onto MC. Sumail very survivable as they chase them into the trees. That's the song of the Siren out. Are they grouped together enough for MC? He's walking forward. Black Hole down with the BKB and Curl on the side with the Mortimer's Kisses. It's not enough. They didn't have enough to kill him off. Sumail is dead. They're all going down. Kuro does get 2A2000. But with NIGMA, it's everybody going down dead. A full wipe. And I mean, they waited a long time for the perfect fight, but eventually it came out for them. Yeah, and you can see the illusions get sent out first. They have that Blink Dagger now done for Sumail. So if they're all grouped together, you can go for a big Black Hole play. Waiting to the side.
Start doing this on Blink Initiate.
Easy found. It's going to be TA2000. That might be good enough. So MC moves into position. Black Hole down. The damage is going to be there, but he got the BKB off because that's the way that interaction works. MC is going to die, but TA2000, can they bring him down with just Sumail and Amar? It's a good chunk of damage, and it will indeed be enough. The stun is there for the follow-up from Kuro. They take down 3. Mar chasing onto Noob. Sumail looking for the catch. He does have an ensnare, but the BKB obviously keeping him from being able to use it.
Nice vision, nice smoke. Punish the fact there isn't Zeus ult available to scout out these positioning. TA2000 finally gets picked off in this important mid game, and yeah, Roshan should be falling. Yep, as it does. Yeah, Enigma will be the hardest of counters. So Ooredoo, they really need to set after Aegis. They need to survive for 3 minutes, and when it's gone, they have to set the pace of the fights. But again, Sumo linking in.
Oh, they get vision. And now a couple caught. GH is going to start it on this side. These heroes don't even have BKB, so no need to worry about that one at all. As both get brought down, although TA2000 comes in and is able to get a nice little snipe there onto GH.
Might even wait for another Aegis. Try and bait Ooredoo back out onto the map to then try and break them. And Ooredoo are back on the map.
Oh, Sumail, Song there yet again, and they're going to find one. It's going to be the Primal Beast, who is very quickly brought down. And
they see TA2000.
Yeah, the ward's up on the high ground. They spot him. MC catches just barely before he gets brought down. Was so close to being able to kill off that Enigma, but did not happen. This game feeling like it could be wrapped up pretty quickly here. What a solid showing from NIGMA against Ooredoo Thunder here.
This is proof of
finding more.
Wait a second, Amar's just in, yeah.
That BKB, he's just going to be okay, but the glimpse back pulls him into position. The net's down. Sumail coming to play cleanup. Noob trying to get away, but to no avail. The tier 3 tower is going to get dropped down.
Amar's in again?
Yeah, Kuro says, get in there. A little bit of ability griefing maybe as Mar is going to be fine back in.
Padding stats.
Wow. And definitely the case as they head towards mid now, and tier 3 tower going to drop down, but the song is there, catches onto both of them.
They have Static Storm.
It's down, it's done. They are going to explode here as they find both of them. They even throw in another Snapfire catch, and with everybody dying, GG is called. NIGMA come in and take 2-0 for Ooredoo Thunder.
I gotta give a lot of respect towards NIGMA.